Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, characters of all shapes, sizes, denominations, and genders, welcome to Requested Monday, the show where you decide what I play. And today, we are playing some more Quest for Glory 2. Specifically, the AGD interactive version, because it's really good. But, let's see. I did some training. It is the next day in game, so don't worry about that. But what was I going to say? Hope you all had a good weekend. If you haven't already, you should totally check out the latest episode of CharacterSelect, which went up on the channel yesterday. You can also find it in the VODs on Twitch, but I'd encourage you to watch it on YouTube because why not? And something new stuff happening on YouTube. There's 3 new series have started last week. One more has continued today, which is Sorcery, and then another new one is coming on Thursday after Spider-Man wraps up tomorrow. So make sure you check that out as well. And I'll probably be streaming on Friday. We shall see. It's kind of a week. And then also, yes, the vote for what to play next month is going to go up later this week once I actually figure out what I want to put up for vote. Because I've gone over like 5 or 6 different themes, and I can't find 5 games that I want to put up for vote that all fit in the theme. So it's tricky, but I'm working on it. So, we are not going to finish the Quest for Glory series this month, unfortunately. I forgot that I turned the game speed up. As much as I would love to, it just ain't gonna happen. But let's get some delicious breakfast. Oh, I did sleep well. Thank you, Shima. Any news? No news. Okay. Thanks, Shima. Your breakfast is delicious. So I did some training off screen. I literally spent a day in game going out and fighting, training with Uhura, sneaking around, picking locks, and throwing things, which means most of my skills that are important are up over 140. Pick locks is 169. Weapon use is 158. Agility is 200. Vitality is 195. Those are the 2 big ones. Climbing still sucks, but there's not a lot of places to practice climbing, so... Is climbing important in this one? Trying to think. Is climbing important in this one? I don't think it is. The only times that you actually need to climb in this game, you have a magic rope that helps you with that. Oh, you want money? Cool. Have 100 centimes. Cool. Is my lockpicking that good? 169? Nice. I did use up a lot of pills, which is actually okay. I need to turn the game speed down a little more because it's just a little too quick. There we go. Hey, Harik. Can I ask you a question? Do you know anything about rumors? Okay, cool. I did go out and kill some shit, which means I have a scorpion tail, which gets me 20 dinars. And I have 2 ghoul claws, which gets me 30 each. So it's fucking payday, fellas. But I did use up a lot of these, so... I will give you 425. Okay, how about 440? Cool. And then I need some healing. I'll give you 7? 8? Okay, cool. So I've got 6 and 24. Literally nothing is happening today. I believe this is day... Oh, hello. They ask, what is a hero? Though the answer is very clear, he is the one who faces danger when the darkness hovers near. It's the poet Omar and his companion and translator, Jafar. You will face the fiercest foe when another needs his aid. He will dare to defy death even though he is afraid. He works not just for glory, and he does it not for gain, because he knows that others will be spared a greater pain. He won't always follow orders, for he dares to answer why, and unless he likes the reason, he refuses to comply. He'll brave the battle boldly, even though he may not win. He will face his fate unflinching, for he is a paladin. This is kind of important. And they ask, what is a hero? Though the answer is evident, he's the one who faces death knowing his life's well spent. That doesn't sound good at all. I've got a lot of money. Alright, so if we leave and then come back... Oh shit, he dropped his purse. Excuse me. You pick up the purse and open it. It has 6 dinars and 25 centimes. It also has a small scrap of paper with the words, quelling chaos from Shapir, driving darkness from Razir. So, as a good thief, we should totally take the money from that, right? And yes, you should. It doesn't get you any points, it just gets you some money. But, you know, it's what you do. Do I have a brass jug? I don't think I have a brass jug. Let's buy a brass jug. Cool. I bought a brass jug. But it's 6 dinars. I don't feel like fucking robbing the dude. Don't need another basket. I am keeping an eye out for souvenirs because I got all of this money. I already bought a pot from you. I do want a breakfast falafel. And also some lizard jerky because I have 16. That's more than enough. Alright, off we go to Plaza of the Fighters. Because why not? I'm still working on your boots. God damn it. Okay, he's still only selling a cloth bag. I already bought the rug, which I don't need, or which is in my in-room. Just keeping an eye out for souvenirs, you know. Hey, what's up? You have saved the city with your courage and your resourcefulness. The land of Shapir is indebted to you. By order of the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, I have been asked to give you this reward for your actions. $50. We are truly fortunate that you came to this land. Thanks. That's 3 points that's easily missable, because if you don't get it today, you don't get that money or those points. Bullshit. So I'm coming in here, even though I don't really need more weapon training, because I believe that my weapon skill is high enough for Rakesh to teach me a new maneuver. Also, I can kick the shit out of Ahura. And we're gonna practice our dodge skill. Ah. Rude, rude, rude. Back up. Fuck. Forgot about that. Is it good enough? Nope. It's a shame. The sword is the finest of weapons. What if I don't use a sword? Well, you suck. Yeah. Yeah. Randomly activated when jumping back. I believe that the higher... the higher that your... Oh, can I challenge you? Oh, okay. The fighter can specifically challenge Rakeesh, and it's awesome because Rakeesh will teach you stuff. But only towards the end of the game. Hi, King John. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. The fighter learns the most techniques because fighting is boring for a fighter when all they can do is thrust, parry, swing, and dodge. Whereas thieves get all kinds of shit. I need to come here because I only have 5 daggers left, which is bad. I need more daggers. I'm right here, dude. Sweet. So that is 6. I want 20 total. So 16, 4, boop. Cool. And because my strength is so fucking buff, I'm still not overweighted, even though I've got chainmail armor. Fine. Let's do this. My stamina is ridiculous and my strength is good. Really? He's not budging at all? You can feel Isur weaken from the great effort it has taken to overcome your staying power. You take advantage of the opportunity to slam his hand to the anvil. Alright, anyone can get lucky. Here's your dough. Go away, I've got better things to do. What a fucking dick. What an absolute douchebag. Already been to the astrologer. The palace doesn't help us. I already gave you a fucking dinar, dude. Chill. I didn't even use up a quarter of my stamina. Jesus, I'm good. My dodge is still only at 120, which sucks. But my luck is over 100. Are all my skills except climbing and honor are above 100 now. Nothing good there. Alright, let's start future-proofing. I know of things that I need to do, so I'm going to do them. Oh god, it's a fucking Pterosaurus. I have killed one of these while I was training. That was... I don't know what happened there. I don't care what happened there. I don't have to fight a Pterosaurus. They are endlessly frustrating. And now my arrow keys don't work. That's weird. I think I glitched the game a little bit. It's alright. So, this is a griffin. If you're strong enough, you can move that and get a feather. Or you can be thiefy. What do you mean give yourself some room? There we go. Boodaloop. Boodaloop, 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 boodaloop. Boodaloop, 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 boodaloop. Find a large feather in the nest and put it away. You can also fight the griffin. If you fight the griffin, it causes your honor to plummet. Like, you lose like 25 points. So you can do it. There's no reason to do it. But basically, if you can't figure out how to get up to the nest or move the rock, then you can throw something or cast a spell at the griffin and fight it. It's also not an easy battle. No, fuck off. Day is still dawning on day 7. Yeah, well. I'm going to sleep till evening, have some breakfast. Oh, look at my sweet brass jug. That's sweet. And I got a rug, and I got a basket. I got a nice little weaving, snow globe. Basically, our stats are high enough now for us to get to the end of the game. Honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. It is hoped you will enjoy yourself. Thank you. Fortunately, your strenuous regimen as a hero prevents you from looking as round as Abdullah. Actually, it's worth checking. I've seen many men in my time, and you're certainly one of them. Thanks? Got any work? After what you have already done here, you should lay low, if you'll pardon the expression. So there is nothing else worth stealing. We have stolen from Isur, the weaponsmith. We have stolen from the silversmith. So now, our thieving quests are done. We've had dinner. It's time for us to have a nap. It's time to be a lazy motherfucker. I wonder what other souvenirs you can get. I don't actually know. I wonder if my boots are done. My second cousin, Sashanan, the jeweler in the plaza of the palace, and my third cousin, once removed to Ram, the rug merchant, were unable to set up in their stands today. Elemental of air is filling the palace. I only know that elementals are dangerous. Perhaps others could teach you more. Okay. Thank you. We have almost everything that we need in order to defeat the air elemental. Shima dances this night. Is that really the most... Whoa, okay, hello. Blah. Will you please take this source back to the stables? I have been here unable to move it back there. It seems to have been waiting for you. Source is perfectly willing to follow you back to the stables. Pesky Soros. Hello. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Shall we share tea? Yeah. I like tea. Can you tell me about air elemental? The essence of air is freedom of movement. So long as there is a place for air to go, it will continue to grow in destructive power. Only when it's bound to Earth can it be contained. You should ask someone better versed than I in the nature of air how to go about this. Thank you. Aziza is your go-to place for what do I do? And somebody that's well versed in air. Well, look. How's the Chinook? How's the Chinook? Schnook? I heard the gusty air elemental has a tempestuous relationship with his own twister. They had a whirlwind affair, but it's winding down if you catch my drift. What's new, Blue? If you're led to behead an airhead, don't let him lead the chase. Glue his shoes with goo, Blue, and throw mud in his face. It's fair to snare the air there and put him in his place. You have a dearth of earth? That's worth my mirth. I do have some Fuller's earth in stock, though. It's used to make dark stains on light clothes. If you need it to ground old blowhards, it's yours for a song. Dust in the wind. All you need is dust in the wind. Let me see where I last saw it. I'll have to look for it in the back room. Be back in a flash with the stash nash. Still, you had it here the whole time. Put the pot of dirt away. Find fellow who'll loan you his bellows, and if you can't play, just take him away, Jay. So, you can ask... I don't mean to bluster, but if you're in a hurricane, you need to get down to earth before you blow up. And if you bellow, fellow, the breeze is sure to freeze. If you talk to Isur and ask him for his bellows, he refuses to give them to you. Unless you beat him at arm wrestling, and if you fail, then he will charge you 50 dinars. 50 dinars. So, if you're a wizard or a thief, you just go there at night, wizards cast levitate, thief uses the magic rope, takes the bellows, and fucks off. Fighters are like, yeah, let's bring it. I want to go here. Not here. Nope, he is not there. Okay. So we have everything that we need in order to defeat the air elemental, which, in case you're curious, is right here. We're not going to bother with that yet. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm tired. Sleep until evening. Oh, I forgot to check on my boots. I'll do that tomorrow. If you would but be seated, my Shima will dance. It's the same dance. Meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for tonight's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Thanks, Shima. Oh, there's an air elemental in the plaza of the palace. Oh, but I just ate a really filling meal. I'm just going to go to bed. It'll be fine. If you're super curious, we can do this. You have, I believe, 3 days to deal with an elemental. If you want to see what happens if you don't deal with an elemental. Yep. The only difference between them is which elemental does it. City is destroyed. Great job, hero. Alright, we're sleeping until morning. Should be day 9. Merchants had great difficulty setting up their stands today. Thanks, Shima. She's always looking out for me. Talk of the bazaars that something strange stalks the plaza of the palace. I have finished your boots. May they serve you well. Remember, if you wear them out, I'll be happy to repair them for you for a mere dinar. All right, talk to me about these boots. What am I supposed to do with them? Oh, it's not this day either. Damn. All right, he might also not be showing up, but Ali is supposed to show up when the air elemental is really blustering, which I guess is the next day. And he will pay you double, and it's also harder to do the tightrope thing. But I've beaten him twice, he might just not show up. Thank you. Your breakfast is delicious. Okay. I've had a little bit of a vacation. Things are going well for me. Fucking... Dude, I get that this is your job and everything, but for real, dude. Yeah, no, he's not showing up. What a dickbag. Fucking Ollie. So, you have different ways of dealing with this. Our way is going to be grabbing our pot of Fuller's Earth. Managed to toss some dirt into the center of the funnel. It's stuck. I have bound it to the ground. Problem solved. Capture the air elemental in the bellows and proudly put them away. So now we have a magic lamp and magic bellows. I don't know what the boots are supposed to fucking do. Alright, do the merchants set up or do I have to come back tomorrow? Nope. Gotta come back tomorrow. That's fine. Problem solved. How are my stats? Also, I think I might have skipped the poet Omar. Maybe. No, because I ate my breakfast every day. They would have told me. Lamb falafels and soured cream, along with the rabbit curry, are part of the meal for tonight. May it do you good. Thank you. Like, at this point, literally... So, this is, in my opinion, the best of the Quest for Glory games, because there's certain things that happen with or without you, and if you are not prepared for them, you have to adapt and figure them out. However, that means that everything that happens is on a very strict timeline, and the in-between is kind of meaningless. Quest for Glory 4 lets you be much more proactive, and is the second best Quest for Glory game in my opinion. Quest for Glory 3 is kind of the least cool. Ooh, Sharaf, eh? Who's Sharaf? His name means honor. He's very brave. It says that it is said he refused to leave Razir so that he could work to bring freedom to his homeland again. Okay. Thank you. In my opinion, the Quest for Glory games from best to worst are 2, 4, 1, 5, and 3. Again, the city is safe through your actions. Yeah, you know, I try. Ooh. Dried flower art. 38 dinars? How about 30? Oh, yeah. More souvenirs. Oh, right. You don't fucking wake up. Talking about more elementals coming down soon. Yeah. 1 is an anomaly. 2 is a pattern. 6 days, huh? 6 days. It is day 11. So day 17 is when the caravan leaves. Our carpets nearly went flying with the force of the wind, but for your bravery, there would be little left here that was not blown away. Our people are in your debt. You have the gratitude of the Kata. Don't really need the pin that badly. It is possible to get 500 dinars. You could just go out and keep fighting until you have the money, but the game will then prevent you from buying it anyway. A potted plant. 35 dinars. Could be 25. 27. 29. 30. Perfect. Oh. Empty pot. I don't know. That's like one of those worthless things that you don't actually need. There's a couple of them in the game. Oh, what? I wanted to go over here. A bumper sticker! It'll be 25 dinars. Yes. All right. Oh, look at my potted plant. That's nice. What do I do with the boots? What do I do with the boots? Don't understand what the boots are for. Slapdash. The text of the bumper sticker seems especially suitable for your storage chest, so you stick it to its side. Your storage chest is decorated with the bumper sticker from Slurry and Scory. It says, "Back off, man. I'm a professional hero." Put the frame with the dried flowers on the wall in one corner of your room. Hanging on the wall is a frame filled with hundreds of dried flowers, forming a picture of the city of Shapir under a starry sky. I believe that's all of the souvenirs. All right. Poet Omar wants us to be there. We will sleep until evening. If it would please the hero so, then there is that which he should know. A simple prize from Sultan Wise for deeds of air the land does owe. And the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services against most brave and daring against the elemental of air. Hey, another $50. Sweet. Came a hero drawing near to our land of fair Shapir. The catacalled and carried out that one here. I shall tell an allegory about a quest for love and glory, which I shall relate if you will lend an ear. The hero first faced fire, which was making matters dire, for the flames he fought were flitting ever higher. With water first he fought it, and into a lamp he caught it, ere our city of Shapir became our pyre. The next he faced was air, which I'm sure that you're aware was blustering and blowing here and there, before the winds became our bane as a fearsome hurricane, with a bellows then he caught it fair and square. So let us raise a cheer for the hero of Shapir, and remember that our praise is quite sincere. For in the quest for glory, as related by this story, is a hero who has saved us from our fear, is a hero who's a hero without peer. That was great. May I have food? Thank you. Saurus stuffed with grapes and saffron rice and honeyed rabbit. This is a specialty of Shapir, and I hope you will like it. Thank you. He said the quest for glory thing. It's true. All right. So now what we can do, I want to see if we need to do this for points. Nope, sure don't. But if you do that, your honor goes down by 2 points. So maybe don't do that. Not that we need honor as a thief, who cares, but it's not worth 6 dinars. That which I lost is now returned. I give you the praise of gratitude earned. Memory of a poet is long for those who wait him. So the only thing that gives you is 2 to 3 honor points. There's no honor among thieves. It's true. But also, we don't need to be a dick about it. I'm not going to rob a dude's purse for $6.25, you know? I made more than that stealing from some other asshole. There's talk that an elemental of the earth is destroying the city. God, fucking... Can the city stay saved for literally a day? Fuck! Thank you. The reason that you want to eat the breakfast and stuff like that is so that you don't use up your rations. Not that you're ever in danger of running out of food. I'm still at 11. I've used 5 in the last 4 days. It's probably because I skipped a meal or two, but you know, it's important. Hey, Aziz, light. I love her theme, by the way. There's a lot of good music in this game, but I love Aziz's theme. It's very chill. Well, hello. Tell me about the Earth Elemental. The essence of Earth is strength. It must be worn away before it can be captured and is only vulnerable to flame. It might be best contained in the type of cloth sack used to haul sand in this city. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. It's a rock! It doesn't have any vulnerable spots! Hey, Rakesh. The Earth Elemental is a magical essence of stone and rock. It is extremely dangerous and difficult to defeat unless you understand its nature. The nature of the Earth Elemental is to endure. It draws its strength from the very stones that make up this city. It cannot be defeated by a single blow, but must be worn away through your actions and its vulnerability to magical flames, such as a flaming sword. Fire disrupts the essence of Earth and allows the Elemental to be damaged. Without flame, the Elemental simply cannot be defeated. My sword is called Soulforge. It is a flaming sword. I was given the sword Soulforge when I first became a paladin. Only a paladin has the will to make it flame. If you are a fighter, he will then loan it to you. Very specifically, loan it to you. He wants it back. Hey, you know about fire, right? I've heard that it was you that vanquished the elemental of air as well as of flame. Perhaps you now need to know something about the element of earth. Hey, you're totally right. The elemental of earth is a thing of vast destructive capabilities. In my studies, I have found that to master something, you must understand it. What is earth? That is what you need to know. Watch this. See how the earth is consumed by the flames? Pretty amazing, isn't it? I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned from this, though I don't quite know what that might be. Maybe you could use some magical fire to burn magical earth? I do have some powder of burning that might work, but it's very rare and it makes such pretty flames. Hate to have it wasted. Now I must get back to my work. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Hey, so there's this thing about the earth elemental that's kind of destroying the city. With fiery emotion, you explain to Harik that the earth elemental is attacking the city. At first, he seems unconvinced, but my communication skill is high enough that my eloquence finally sways him. I have a substance called powder of burning that might be of some use against an elemental of earth. Since you put it that way, I guess I will just have to give the powder to you. Be very careful with it. You need to remember to be as far from the target as you can, or you might be damaged by the reaction. It will probably take most of the powder I can give you to defeat such a thing as the elemental of earth. Please do not waste it, and please do not miss when you throw it. Please tell me what happens when you use it. I'm sorry I can't be there, but I have much work to do. When in battle, use Q to utilize the power. Oh fuck. They're gonna make me do this thing. No, I need a drink anyway. Mostly full? I don't think they've gone below mostly full, except when I defeated the, fire elemental when they were empty. Do you have any souvenirs? Oh, okay. Okay, so I've already got the cloth bag. Time to do an Earth Rumble in the jungle. So this one could be tricky because I don't know how they change this. For the wizard, which if you watched our previous series with Franzibald, it was pretty easy. You cast flame dart at it until it fucks off. Thief might have a bit more of time. I think we want to go left. It's deathly quiet, Jesus. That's the box for the pizza elemental, which we will not be fighting because the pizza elemental will kick my ass as a thief. Jesus. Scared the bejesus out of me. Problem solved. If you do not pick it up in the cloth bag, it will not be dead. It will just come back. What am I doing? I have a map. Alright, so now we've got magic fire, magic wind, and magic earth. Good times. The dervish passing a message through one of the local Bedouin has sent for you. The dervish says, man who looks for trouble comes to right place. He also says, good comes from evil when dark is enlightened. Alright. I guess that means he wants to talk to us? Come on. There we go. Three, 4, 5. Fuck, it's a brigand, dude! Stop it. Sir. Bitch. Ow. Bitch. 3 dinars, 27 centimes. Alright, so first things first, there's our Saurus back. Schlunk. Man who talk without thinking had foot and mouth disease. To the west of Shapir and north of here stands a puzzle. 5 W's. What about this puzzle? When he who seeks what is where finds out why. If not soon, then never. That is why you must solve the puzzle. Knowing who will help you find out why. That is the heart of the puzzle. Harik may help you free the frozen heart from the body of the beast. It is said that man is like a caged beast, and a beast is like a rumor. It is best to dispel it early. Harik knows the way, and I know the where. Man who sells pill and potion, created with skill and devotion. The where is 5 scurrying lengths to the west of Shapiran, but 2 scurrying lengths north of here. Why, a scurrying length is about as far across as this area around my oasis. It's a screen length. When you discover the why, you will know more about the puzzle around the puzzle. Three men keep a secret if 2 are dead. Yeah, that's true. Wise man learned much by saying little. Alright, so 5 scurrying lengths west of Shapir. Is it 5 or 7? It was 5. And then north. Cage is made of wrought iron. With the sun on it, that metal must be scorching. There's no sign of food or water in the cage, and the creature must have been in the cage for at least a couple of days. A closer look at the monster shows that it is fierce indeed, although obviously weakened by lack of food and water. It will not survive much longer. Its eyes catch yours, and you can't seem to look away. Huge eyes, burning eyes that see your very soul. You seem to hear in your mind the words, "Come closer, much closer, come closer and release me, free me. Come closer and trust me, look into my eyes and trust me." Well, no. But here, have some water. The beast greedily laps up the water while watching you with a hungry expression. Wolfing done that pretty good for a snake. How about some food? Beast quickly swallows the dried meat and fruit. The beast does not respond. Well, not much else I can do here, but at least it's not going to die of thirst anytime soon. So the dervish said that Harik can help us. Thanks, my dude. God, day is still dawning. We're getting more done before breakfast than most people do all day. Tell about the beast. You give Harik a brief description of the caged beast. It sounds most interesting. It's probably not a natural creature, but around here, who can tell? Can try a dispel potion on it, though. A what? A potion to break enchantments? I know of one in which the victim drinks the potion and the spell ends. It's a pity I do not have any of the potion made up. I have most of the ingredients, though. If you could find the ingredients I am missing, then I could make some dispel potions for you. To make a dispel potion, I will need the feather of a griffin, and let me think. That may be a problem. I need the fruit of compassion. For the potion to be effective, a strand of the enchanted victim's own hair must be dropped in at the last minute. However, this is up to you. What? The griffin is a half-bird, half-beast. It has the head and wings of an eagle and the body of a lion. Since it is neither wholly one nor the other, it can be used as a catalyst of change. Fruit of Compassion is extremely rare. It can only be given, never taken or bought. I have heard rumors of but one plant in the entire land where you might find this. There are tales told to me of a woman transformed into a plant through a genie's spell. She stands like a tree somewhere out in the desert, but it is said she bears no fruit. You should talk to the enchantress Aziza, for she would know more about this than I. The hair is the last thing added to the potion just before you give it to the enchanted victim. As the hair of the enchanted victim dissolves in the potion, so too shall the spell dissolve when the victim drinks the potion. Hair must be freshly pulled. That is important. If you have any need for my pills, if you want to improve your stamina, drink some water. Hey, Aziz. I know I already saw you today, but... Knock, knock, knock. Hey, I killed the Earth Elemental. It's been a busy fucking hour for me, I guess. Sure. Good morning. You tell Aziza everything you know about the caged beast. There is some form of magical protection around the cage which prevents me from detecting it. It's clear that a powerful magic user intends the creature to die. It's probably enchanted. You'll need a dispel potion to find its true form. So I got a question. Can you tell me about the Fruit of Compassion? That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you of that which we speak. I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the arts of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of the male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try to take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned to her sorrow that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her, I shall not say. Probably not a good time. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They had nearly recaptured her when she cried aloud for help. A genie heard her cry and transformed her into a tree. You could be the one to give her back her soul and free her heart from wood. You will try this, hero, will you not? Right. There are 3 things you must give her to save her soul. A gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. The gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert far too long. You must then tell her about yourself, remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift, for they give meaning to the act. The gift of magic is the gift of sacrifice. The gift must be something you gain through hardship and from aiding others. It must also be something from which a plant can gain strength. Tell her then how you got the gift and why. You will be reminding her of why she became a healer. The last gift again is simple, a mere gesture of affection. Remind her that there are still people in the world who care about others. Finally, there is something you need to say to her to remind her of who she is. Her name is Julinar, flower of the pomegranate. When you have done this, your part in her tale will be complete. Julinar will not be able to walk this land as a human woman until another frees her with the power of true love, but you can at least free her spirit by giving her these gifts. Right. What's a pomegranate? You will find her within a day's ride to the east. Just fucking ignore it. Thank you. Goodbye. So if you can always ask her about the Fruit of Compassion whenever you want. If you ask her about it before you've defeated the Earth Elemental, she will only tell you the first 2 things that you need, which is a gift for somebody that's been in the desert for far too long. Tell her about yourself, and then okay, nope. And then she will say you don't have anything appropriate to give to her. It's only after you've defeated the Earth Elemental that she will then tell you the 3rd step, which is to show her affection and tell her name. Plant looks almost like a woman. Well, you know what I do when I see a tree that looks like a woman? I throw a fucking dagger at it. Oh, shit. Sorry. You broke the monitor screen. By the way, real heroes don't throw things at ladies, even rather stiff ones. I love that fucking joke. It's so dumb. Oh, Lord. Here, have some water. The water, as you pour it out into the ground, quickly sinks into the soil and vanishes. Gives you points, doesn't do anything else. Tell about yourself. You start to tell the plant about yourself and your adventures. You mention how much you wish to be a hero and how hard it has been to become one. You then tell her about your experiences in Spielberg with the Dryad and how you aided her by getting the seed of the spore-spitting Spiria. You tell about how and why you came to Shapir and all the friends you have made in this land of Shapir. It's weird. And all the fun you have had here. Finally, you mention that you are giving her water as a simple act of kindness that it might ease her thirst. You admire the way she rotates her crops. Now, we give something that was hard won and magical, and something from which a plant can gain strength, which is the soil from the earth elemental. Your elemental earth seems to sparkle a bit in the light as it settles down in the soil around the plant. You begin speaking about the problems facing Shapir and about the menace of the earth elemental. You tell how frightened the people of the city were and how scared you were to face it. Even though you were afraid, you knew you had to protect and save your friends, so you overcame your fear and defeated the monster. Now you are giving the magical earth to her to help remind her that there is still magic in the world and that others still care about her. The plant surely was once a woman. And then, hug a tree. Julinar's leaves rustle slightly at the sound of her name. A purple fruit has been created on one branch of the tree. The fruit of compassion drops into your hands. Julinar's gift to you for restoring her spirit. Can only be given, never taken or bought. And yeah, one of the things that I like most about this is that is the end of her story. At least as far as you're concerned. Because only true love can actually make her into a woman again. And you aren't really in love with her. It's nice to see that you can do good things and you get things for them, but you're not necessarily the hero to everybody. Oh, she totally does hear from you again. She shows up in Quest for Glory 5. Still need the Feather of the Griffin. Right, I forgot to give that to you. That was the easier one to get. So it'll only take me 1 second. There, I do for you what I would not for another. It's a gift for all you have done for the city. I made up 3 potions from what you gave me. Remember to have the victim drink this potion in order to break the spell. And hair. Cool. I really must get back to work. What if they don't have hair? What then? Fuck it, we ball. You actually need... How many do you need? You need 1. And then 1 at the end of the game. I think the 3rd one is only for certain things. Certain paths. God fucking... Buddy, I'm trying to save a random creature I found in the middle of the desert, alright? I don't have time for your shit. Bitch. How are my stats, actually? Let's find out. Honor is pretty good. It goes up automatically. Dodge, weapon use. 198 vitality. We're at 199 stamina. We need 2 more points of vitality to have max stamina. Alright. So. Don't get too close. You want some more food? You get some hair from the beast and mix it into the spell potion. I got some more delicious water for you. Never mind that it's purple. The beast laps greedily at the potion. I know not who you are or why you saved me, but you are a fool if you expect to be rewarded for it. I am Alskerva, the apprentice sorcerer. My former master, Adavis, transformed me into that monster and left me to die. He will be most displeased that I am still alive. Do not think he will be unaware of your interference. He will be watching you from now on. I will give you this warning. Do not go near Adavis unless you have some spell of protection or are very quick. If he manages to throw a spell at you, you will either be his willing servant or else be transformed into a creature most resembling your soul. There is some major magic ritual he has planned for when the moon rises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth. If he succeeds in this, it would be best not to be in this land. I certainly will not be. Just remember, Adavis awaits you in Razier. Oh, yeah, thanks for the food and water. Well, that was nice of him. Problem solved. What do you use the other dispel potion for? Do you not? Maybe you just don't. Fucking mid-morning, and we killed an earth elemental, redeemed a plant woman's soul, and saved a beast trapped in the desert that turned out to be an asshole. I think we've earned a rest. You're not you when you're hungry. Eat a dispel potion. It's time for dinner. Tonight I've prepared something especially for you so you do not become too homesick. It is knockwurst and sauerkraut. Thanks, Shima. Unfortunately, you never really cared for sauerkraut and knockwurst, but you're too polite to tell Shima that. You must admit the honey and lemons on the knockwurst aren't too bad, but the sauerkraut curry is a bit much. Sleep until morning. May you have a good day today. Thanks, Shima. Very city turned from it. We're most fortunate that Shima and Shamin brought you here. I'm sure somebody would have figured out what to do. Probably fine. Nope. Okay. Boop. Elemental of Earth would have crushed the city, but for you. Alright, cool. I'm going to sleep off the rest of my vacation. Day is it? It is day 13. The night is still young. If you are playing as a fighter, this is when the fighter-specific quest comes in, which is the Eternal Order of Fighters. And they start sending you threatening notes and shit. At the guild hall, where they assume that you will be constantly. Which, did I just... No. No, I haven't. Okay. I might have missed getting paid for killing the Earth Elemental, but we just killed it. It's going to take a couple of days for us to get that. Maybe not. Oh no, we get paid for both the Earth and the Water Elemental at the same time. That's right. Hey, what's up? Alas, again our great city is in peril. The most feared of all elementals has been unleashed upon us, the Water Elemental. The creature of water prevents any from approaching the fountain. I fear we will soon have no water. Thanks, Shima. The water elemental in the fountain of town is the greatest of misfortunes. We shall all die of thirst. Okay. Your breakfast is indeed delicious. Hilariously, the water elemental is the easiest to deal with. But we will still talk to Aziza about it. Since she's, you know, a water sorceress. Thank you for the kindness you have shown Julinar. You're a true hero for helping her. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Okay. Oh man, I love tea. Hi, by the way. Need to talk to you about water elemental. Essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream, which is the lifeblood of the city. People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. Oh, so nobody can drink until it's done absorbing the water, and then everybody can drink. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed or contained. It is only vulnerable to air. Once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. Cool. Thank you. Watery tart. So, easiest elemental in the game. Put down a water skin, because what does a water elemental get attracted to as a container but a water skin? And then blast it with some air. Push it out and into the container. You pick up the water skin that now contains the essence of the water elemental. So we've got magic lamp, magic bellows, and magic water skin. We do not have the magic earth anymore because we gave that to Julinar. But that's okay. Time to go sleep off the rest of our fucking vacation. Problem solved. I'm going to bed. Sleep until evening. So we can't make Captain Planet. It's sad but true. We cannot make Captain Planet. But even then, we don't have somebody's heart. And it seems decidedly unheroic to rip somebody's heart out to summon Captain Planet. But, you know. Thanks, Shima. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. The compassion fruit was probably good enough. Yeah, but we had to give up Earth to get that, so we wouldn't have Earth and heart. Request you visit her home tomorrow. Got it. Please go and visit Sashanan the jeweler in the plaza of the palace today. Thanks, Shima. If you're playing the DOS version of this game, which is still incredibly playable, like all of the other games are super buggy, for some reason the DOS version of this game is incredibly stable. But if you are playing the DOS version of this game, at this point, it is super easy and probably expected to have all of your skills at 200. All of them. No exceptions. We are again in your debt. Your name will be told in the tales of the kata for as long as there are kata to tell them. We tried to think of some way to say how much we are grateful. Please accept this gift of a sapphire pin. May it do you good. You take the sapphire pin and place it through your lapel. The shape of the pin stirs an old memory. You recall how you used to practice with such simple pins when first learning how to pick locks. You decide not to mention this to the honest merchant. So, this is also a magical pin. Even though the game never actually tells you that, it is in fact magical. We got a potted plant. You ain't got shit about shit. Fuck. Alright. You still not awake? Cool. How is the pin magical? I will tell you later, because we are going to find out. Also, in the short time that we've been playing, we've gotten like 180 points. Fucking ridiculous. They do at least give the points their proper value. Like, oh, you defeated an elemental that's devastatingly powerful and threatening to the city. That's worth 25 points. That's a lot. Thanks, Shima. The pin is not mightier than the sword. I'm sad to say. I do want to check one thing. Got this thing going on with Dinozod. Oh, yeah. Okay, 20 bucks. Tell me more. I love a man who likes to keep in shape. Early at night, go to Sahir Tariq off Kudra Darb. Look for the first door on your left. I have heard the owner of the house has accumulated a lot of wealth. His sons both serve in the guard and occasionally work night shift. That's why the door is often unbarred. He should be fine as long as you can avoid being around when they arrive or leave. More than enough to compensate the price of this little information. Sahir Tariq? I think I know where that is. Whoop. Saif Darb. Maybe I don't. Uh-oh. That could be a problem. That could be a very big problem. Dun dun dun. Let me check something. Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. No. AGD Interactive, Quest for Glory 2. Do we have a map? I don't know if we have a map. Okay, that's not a map. Sahir Tariq. The map was actually copy protection. Not necessarily good copy protection. Yeah. There we go. Safe. Can I get a bigger picture of that? Thank you. Kudra Darb Sahir Tariq. Okay. That is right up here. So it's actually faster if we go from the plaza to the fountain. I don't know if this is... I'm pretty sure this is new, because this was never a thing in the original game. Should have been checking with her more often. Good old Kalsa Darb. Kudra Darb. I believe that's what she said. Nope, that one's barred. Oh, there's no merchant there. He's a fucking gone. Jesus. Okay, so this is Sahir Tariq, which leads to the Wizards Guild. Ooh. Throwing daggers and a healing pill, which you take. Oh shit. Where am I gonna hide? Hide under the table. Okay, good enough. I'll go and see if he's ready to leave. Hear the sound of a key turning in the lock. Buddy's already waiting for you outside. You hear someone groaning. Ah, shit. Hey! Oh, good! I guess they heard me? That was weird. I thought that I needed to steal it while I was waiting for him. But I guess not. This is entirely new. I've never seen this before. So this might take a little bit of work. Alright, case the joint, case the joint, case the joint. Obviously ornamental, but they're silver. Small blue box. Tabletop prosperities perched in proximity appear pricey to perceptive eye. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Cabinet is built into the wall. Anything else look out of the ordinary? I don't see anything else. Oh, I gotta unlock it. Gotcha. Okay, he walked right out. That's why he saw me. Slacker is still in the process of getting up. Why don't you come with... Oh, shit. No, thanks. We'll just do a quick patrol around the block and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Suit yourself. Someday they're going to cut your wages over this. Now get ready and don't make too much noise, okay? Okay. I can't pick the lock? Thank you. Appear to be valueless replicas. More cheap imitations. Oh, there's something in there. Cannot even pay anybody to take such worthless jewelry off your hands. The jewelry is junk. It has no worth. There are many necklaces which have been twisted into a tangled jumble. Oh, that's the worst. Wait, you spy something that looks valuable within the mass of tangled necklaces. However, you cannot get it free with your bare hands? What? Okay, not with my bare hands. Can I use the pin? No. A dagger? Using the blade, you easily slide through the tangle of necklaces. As the loose chains fall back into the jewelry box, you're left holding an ornate jade bracelet in your hands. You quietly pocket it. Double checking. Okay. Gotta make sure to oil things up. Find a bag filled with coins in one corner of the cabinet, but it looks too heavy for you to take. What? What? How is it too heavy to take? My strength is fucking amazing. Fine. This is not where I wanted you to do that. Carefully lift the twin ornamental sabers from their mounting on the wall and put them away. Oh! I should see what the loud thud was. I climbed up over the fucking... Okay, what the hell is the deal with this fucking bag? That's actually infuriating. What the shit? I gotta know. Sorry, I'm looking it up. I gotta know. This walkthrough doesn't even talk about thieves. Are you kidding me? Okay. Thief cabinet coins. Too heavy. There we go. Looks too heavy, so it's just not gonna let me pick it up? Are you saying that my strength isn't high enough for this shit? Oh, but there's this whole thing with this. Fuck it, let's go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, hold on. One other thing. All right. Can I edit? Don't machine language me. It machine language me. Ugh, fuck. I know I can't get eFlask. I want to get eFlask. And I can't fucking do suck blue frog. Yeah, I know about suck blue frog. Do. Oh, that's infuriating. Okay. How far back is this? I don't have an autosave. What day is this? Okay, so this is after we've done Julinar. Okay. Okay, I can make this work. We'll just speed rush it. Thank you. Have some nice cold water for the birdie. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Here we go. So you need to have, and I wish I was kidding, 170 strength. I have 167. How annoying is that? Easiest way to get more strength is to fight Uhura. Kind of makes me wish for Quest for Glory 4. There was an explicit thing to help you gain more strength. Leg training. Didn't get me any strength at all. Cool. There's just so few things that explicitly train strength. It gets better in the third and fourth game, but nope. Sit down. I guess I could also pick up a bunch of rocks and walk around with them, but that sounds really tedious. Sick. $170. Alright, we're good. We should be good. Okay, so sleep until evening. Snore. And I guess I could also just sleep until morning. Yeah, fuck it, let's do that. Adilla's not here, so we will get some delicious breakfast. Go back to sleep away my vacation. We will sleep until evening and see if Dinozard gives us that that job. Can't believe I found out about this by accident. Sure. $20? $20. All right, so we shall say new job. Also, there is one more thief job, but you can't do it until you get to Razier. Take a left onto Kelsadarb. Go north, east. Take the first left onto Kudradarb. And then onto Sahir Tariq. And sneak and pop it. All right, let's try this again. Yoink. No. Let's not pop the jewelry box until we need to. All right. So if we snick it, pop this open, search, 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 dagger, cut, close, oil the hinges. What do you mean? Oh my God. Are you saying that my weight limit is too high? Fuck it. Okay, maybe we should get rid of a dagger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16. Why do I have so many daggers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You find a bag filled with coins in one corner of the cabinet, which you quickly take. You suddenly hear a knock on the door. They're already back. Get moving. Yeah, just give me a few more seconds. Oh! Hey guys, sorry to keep you waiting. I'm ready to go. Hey, Hot, we're gonna take Nadim for a drink when tonight's shift is over. It was his birthday yesterday. You coming along? Sure, sounds like a great plan. Oh, drat, I forgot I'm flat broke. Can you guys lend me some change? Tell me baby back 4 dinars you still owe me. Okay, I'll borrow some change from Dad's stash and pay him back when I get my next salary. Are you gonna wake your parents up over this? Of course not. I'll be back in a second. Where do you have your savings again? Not here, I guess. Ah, fuck. Oh, right. No. Okay. Do I have the necklace? No. Okay. Let's snick it. Search. 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 Schlink. Okay. How many daggers am I carrying right now? 26. No fucking wonder I'm weighed down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's just money. I don't need them. Yoink. Do those daggers weigh 60 units each? Yes. Nope. Do this. Hide again. Ah, here, there it is. Takes some coins from the bag and puts it back. Let's go, guys. Fuck it, give me that money, goddammit. 75 dinars and 500 centimes? No wonder it weighs so fucking much. Jesus Christ. Thief out, bitches! And that doesn't get you points because that is something new. I like a man who just keeps coming. Whoa. Freezing. How would you feel about this delightful necklace? How about 29? 28. Beautiful. And I need to exchange these into dinars. Thank you. Not that that's much better, but thank you. $48, $49. Let's agree on 50. Beautiful. All right. And with that, we have thievened all that we need to thieven from the city of Shapir. Yes. Oh. She coyly avoids her kiss. Shame. Alright. So now that we have done that, we just have to take out the water elemental, get the pin, and I think talk to Rakesh. Or Aziza, Rakesh, Uhura, And Poet Omar. The water elemental has come. We are all going to die. Thanks, Shima. So that was an interesting little diversion. It's not often the games that can take me by surprise. So I appreciate that they added that little quest in. 2 actions. Come on. Get out of my fountain. Thank you. How many pills do I have? 7 and 21. Okay. Problem solved. Going back to bed. Actually. Might as well store the shit that I know I won't need. I've got a pot of dirt. I've got a pot of dirt. We're not going to be fighting the pizza elemental. These boots were made for walking, but not for me. So I've got 10 daggers. Maybe I'll buy some more, but 10 should be more than enough. I'm trying to think of what I need to throw when I need daggers, and I think I only need to use daggers one more time. So honk chew, honk chew, honk chew. Thanks, Shima. No, I've already given you enough money. All the rest of the money is for me, not for you. Get me a pin. Alright, our key chained here. Fuck it. I'm buying 5 more goddamn daggers. I don't care what anybody says. Do you have a souvenir yet? Not you. I don't care about you. I mean, I do care about you. You're cool. Nope, no souvenir. Okay. 5 more daggers. That's all we need. You call me a wimp, buddy, but pretty sure I kicked your ass. And also stole all of your money. And your bellows. Basically, I robbed that guy blind. It's a good time. Sleep until morning. And then we got to go talk to Aziza. And then today is day 16? Yes, day 16. If you have not defeated the water elemental by today, game over. Yay. How much food do I have? Plenty. Got all the lizard jerky. Yep, Podomar. Friend of the Kata. Hey, what up? You have saved the city through your resourcefulness and bravery. You are very much a hero. Welcome to my home, Devon. May your deeds be remembered forever. I worked some magic last night to uncover information about your trip to Razir. I need to discuss this with you. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Oh, Jesus. Welcome, stranger. I should be honored to have you for a guest. Perhaps he has a Saurus Throtus? Perhaps he has a Saurus Throtus? You are obviously enchanted, so we need now to see what is your true form. Look into the water and we shall see. The Emir Aris al-Din. There was good reason why my spell could not locate you in Razir. You are under a most powerful enchantment. The caster must be a very skilled wizard to craft such a spell. Oh. You must take the caravan to Razir. I will keep the Emir with me for safekeeping while you find the means to restore him to his rightful shape. All hoping for your success, hero, and eagerly await the pleasure of your return. Wait, weren't you going to tell me about... Fucking Saurus getting in my goddamn way every goddamn time. Oh, right. Do you have a souvenir yet? I'm assuming no. Nope. Yeah, everybody has a unique thing that they will say if you walk up to them on the last day, which is cool. I appreciate that. Also, I'm curious how the used Saurus salesman... When first we met, I could feel there was dark within you. Now I can see that the light is stronger, if you only let it be so. There's a narrow path between darkness and light, and you will always walk that tightrope in your soul. The journey you are about to make is a very dark and dangerous place. The foe you will face is very powerful in the ways of magic. Be wary and alert, for you will be surrounded by enemies. Yet trust your instincts, my friend, for you may still make allies by your actions. All of us in this city will be hoping for your safety, for all know of the seriousness of your mission. Yeah, if you're the fighter, this is where he offers to fight with you. You're still asleep, so I don't know why I did that. I don't have a Saurus anymore. Sleep until evening. Schlong. Believe it or not, we're about 45 minutes away from the end of this game. Poet will speak soon if you will be but seated. The Sultan of Shapir has now decreed that this hero is a hero here indeed, for actions fundamental in dispelling elementals, reward for he who freed us with all speed. From the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elementals of earth and water. $100. In the month of the serpent, in the year of the spear, darkness passed over the town of Razir, and the rumor that had been said that the old Emir was dead, for Aris al-Din had seemed to disappear. The Emir had a brother who quickly took the throne, but the shadow lurking under soon was known, for the Qatar were exiled, and Razir was then defiled by rules and regulations that were shown. The Sultan sent his men to restore Razir to right, but they did not even have a chance to fight, for as they crossed the land, a tremendous storm of sand forced his forces to retreat from their plight. So now the rumors told of the city of Razir that the darkness shadows everything in fear, and he that now does rule has the Emir as his tool. Disobedience brings punishment severe. The moral of this story, as the best of tales must tell, of the horrors of the orders that befell, is the simple corollary that the hero must be wary ere he journeys to that shadow's citadel, and we bid him luck and wish him to farewell. As you travel to Razir, Devon, know that all of us in Shapir wish for your safety and the success of your mission. So is it a secret mission? Because... Because it seems like everybody knows about it. Thanks, Shima. All right. And that is the major part of the game complete. No, you do not get to wake up as the sun rises. Hero, it is time for you to awaken. Even now, the caravan to Razir is preparing to depart. Once you leave Shapir, you will be on your own. We can but give you some supplies to make your journey easier. I have prepared an extra set of clothes for you. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, look at them all. The inn is filled with Kata merchants who wish you luck upon your departure. You all got up early, huh? As you pass through the gates of Shapir, the gate guard presents you with a new source, a gift from the Sultan. Huh? Ahead in the desert sands awaits a massive Sorai and riders being led by the caravan master, a huge centaur, who orders the caravan into motion before the sun can be seen. You head right out to join in this new adventure, pausing only to watch the sunrise. What a dashing foreign devil you are. The crisp, clear morning sky makes you feel good to be alive. Not from the Emir, from the Sultan. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. The plane, boss! The plane! The caravan's on the plane! Ba, 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 ba. Oh my god, look at them all. The caravan comes under siege from hundreds of nomadic brigands. Your small group is vastly outnumbered. The situation looks grim. Da 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 da. The first time I saw this, way back in the day when I was playing this on a computer that did not have a hard drive, running it off the 3.5-inch floppies, I saw this and I lost my mind. Because I had never seen anything like this before. It was so funny. And of course, I love the smell of victory in the morning. It smells like sweat. No. Oregano. No. Like victory. Yeah, victory. Yeah, that's the ticket. At least part of the caravan survived the battle. Dun, dun, dun. After a week of traveling, you leave the caravan when it comes within sight of the city of Razir. The caravan master warns you that Razir is a dangerous place to be and bids you to be wary of all you meet there. He rears up and salutes you, and you watch the caravan move onward into the desert. You ride alone to the entrance of Razir and pass through the barred gates, which barely open for you. Ah, Razir. Stay where you are, stranger, or you'll discover how sharp a weapon can be. So you're the one they call the hero of Shapir. You'll understand this. We don't need no stinking heroes around here. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear? No. Stubborn, aren't you? Well, perhaps some time spent in prison would teach you some manners. To avoid prison in Razir, you must learn to obey orders. See that you obey all the rules posted around town. Rule number 1. Strangers must always carry their visa. Do you have your visa? Already breaking the rules, are you? This is your visa. Don't leave town without it. So, it is completely possible to get to Razir before this part of the game. You can actually find it in the desert. I don't know how, but the desert is mapped. It is a finite place. But when you get here, they just don't let you in because you don't have a visa. So it's at least consistent. But we're going to do one thing before it. Yeah. You just saw me get the fucking visa, you asshole. You can also, if you feel like it, take your source all the way back to Shapir, which is a bad idea, by the way. All right, we're going to do one thing that's actually really cool and was added specifically to this version of the game. Come on. That was there? Okay. Oh, baby, we're fighting on Sora's back! Ah! Oh, I gotta wait for him to refresh. How do I get back off? I did not look at the instructions for that. But yeah, you could fight on Source until you get knocked off, and then it's bad times. That's a really cool thing. Because the whole point of a Saurus, one of the reasons that the game guide tells you to get one, is because it helps you in battle. But because your Saurus is the Emir, who's kind of a coward, it always runs away. But in the original game, they didn't actually bother to create it so that you could stay on the Saurus during battle. So even when you get the Saurus replaced, it still runs away from battle. And in this version, they're like, nah, fuck it, you can fight on Saurus back. Of all the gin joints in this world, you had to walk into this one. A hush comes over the bar as people notice you and now you sullenly. Hey, look what crawled in from the desert. He's been out in the sun so long his hair's gone yellow. Now, Wilma, he is a stranger to our fair city. You wouldn't want to give a wrong opinion about the hospitality of Razir. Come here, stranger. I see you have already made the acquaintance of Kaveen, our illustrious captain of the Razirian Guard. So perhaps you already have an idea of Razirian hospitality. Come here and sit down and let us have a little chat, you and I. Okay. Welcome to the Blue Parrot. I am Ferrari, Signor Ferrari. Sit down, my dear sir. Relax. You are among friends here. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like a man with a mission. I like that in a man. But perhaps a word of caution. In a city such as Razir, there are many depths to the problems. Do not try to change things here too quickly. You will find that the system is not so bad once you get used to it. However, it would be very dangerous to try to alter that system. You might make enemies. Enough of such morbid thoughts, though. Perhaps we should share a drink in honor of our new relationship. Would you prefer Razirish coffee or gin sling? Give me Razirish coffee. A most prudent decision on your part. Wilma the coffee. Let us drink to our fortunate meeting. You drink the bitter, thick liquid. has an odd, almost chemical taste. You feel strange for a few seconds, but the feeling passes. Ferrari starts to ask some very probing questions, but you evade most of them. You are a very close-minded individual. You handle your drink very well. I trust you will handle yourself in Razier as well. We'll reserve a room here for you tonight. You will need to return before dark, for it is forbidden to be out at night. Join me this evening and we will talk some more. I have some information which may prove useful to you. I will see you later. I have some thinking to do now. So we've heard about Senor Ferrari from Dinarzad. When I first saw you, I said to myself, there's a man who knows how to play the game. I appreciate that in a man. Know this, though. I am the Thieves Guild here. Do not even think of using your skills around here without consulting me first. Alright, cool. Good to know. So now we're waiting for nightfall. Hooray. Or sunset. You must carry your visa at all times is the name of this street. This street, his rules must be obeyed. Follow the system. You're being watched. It's forbidden to be on the streets at night. Plaza of the Fountain. Oh, the fountain. This window was manufactured by MS Window Company. This street closed by order of Kaveen. Everything not mandatory is forbidden. Wow, that's a fucking rule. Jesus. Smuggling of water is a capital crime. The other fun thing about this place, I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try it. While Razier and Shapir are supposed to be twin cities, a large part of the city appears to be blocked off. At least you can use the map to see where you are. This is... so it's a twin of the city. You can actually... Yeah. The difference is that Shapir is... North is here, south is here. Razier, south is to the top and north is to the bottom. So it's a literal twin, which is very cool. You cannot do that in the original game. If you try to do that in the original game, it just says this is meant for Streets of Shapir. You have to take the map that came with the game in the box, turn it upside down, and then you have a map of the city. You don't much feel like resting now. Welcome to Waiting for Fucking Godot. Yeah, here's my visa. Thank you. Dick. Should be ashamed of water elemental found itself in that plaza. Yeah, I mean, probably, you know. It's a shame we can't fix the problems without finding out who's causing them. Alright, brigand. We can do a brigand. Let's see what this thing says. Kick, bite, leap forward, leap back, charge. Use the special button, which is Q? Bitch. Motherfucker, my Saurus is a beast. Sorry, give me a chance to loot here. Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, no matter what you do, you cannot get the Saurus until to fight with you until the end of the game. It's kind of like a nice little Easter egg, as opposed to a benefit. Is it sunset? Perfect. Wait a moment. Oh, really? You fucking said that? Wait a moment. Ugh. Terrible. Come join me here, my dear sir. You are still a novelty in Razir, and I take a vested interest in all things new. It's time we discuss some things together, you and I wish to tell you a story, a fable that has a moral. How you choose to react to this moral is your own life. As you well know, the old emir was deposed last year, and his brother took over the palace. Razir used to be a place with very few laws and restrictions, a place where the streets were filled with people and merchants and water flowed free from the fountain. That has changed with the coming of Kaveen and his master. A new order has been established. The weak have perished or fled. Only the strong who adapted remained. Those who could not adapt were destroyed. You are strong, but it remains to be seen how adaptable you are. It would be a great shame for you to wind up in Kaveen's dungeons. Enough of that for now. I have someone I would like you to meet. Ugart. Ugart? I would like to introduce you to Devon. I am very pleased to make your acquaintance. I have heard much about you already. Ugart here provides a valuable service to this community. He obtains things for others which are otherwise unobtainable. For a nominal fee, of course. Seems he has some information for you. A rumor, perhaps, that may influence your actions. I should be happy to share such information for, say, 5 dinars. Well, let me see. I've only got 296. I don't know if I can afford it, my dude. Kaveen has sent word out to his men that you ought to be watched at all times. It seems that someone is very interested in your actions. You should be aware that Kaveen does not usually greet strangers at the gate. You were expected. Why would he take an interest? And a little matter of a prophecy to be fulfilled, and this one may be the one. I suspected before that you were a very dangerous man to have around him, and it seems I am correct. Still, it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out. You may stay tonight in the first room past the door on the left. Yeah. Being expected. Kaveen is not the person in charge of Razir, though we'd like to believe otherwise. About that one I can say no more. It said that the whisper of his name will draw his attention. I have no wish for him to have noticed me. Said that someone is waiting for someone to open a door to something. I've had no desire to learn more about it. Things dealing with magic are best left alone. Water is my specialty. Since the fountain has dried up, the only place to get water is from the emir's men. The only place other than myself, that is. Surprising how much water is worth to one who is thirsty. How much water do I have? 5, mostly full? Tell you what, I'll buy some water from you. 20 dinars for some water. Christ. I would like to speak to you tomorrow about your use of your skills. As head of all illegal activity in Razir, I am an influential and respected man, and I have no intention of letting an amateur jeopardize my position, if you understand my meaning. Good night for now. You can just talk about that openly? Like, what the fuck? Hey. 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 You slept fitfully dreaming of rat-like monsters pulling at you. In your dream, you felt cruelly exposed, but you recovered. Senior Ferrari sends his regrets, but he had some rather disturbing news he will talk to you this evening. Water for 50 centimes, Razirish coffee for 75 centimes, and gin slings for a dinar. The waterman only comes once a week. A week's worth of water for 10 dinars. Damn. Tell you what. I want to wake up the right way. Give me a sling. Wow, you know where the drink got its name. You feel as if it's just been slung by a djinn. Well, at least I'm okay. Oh, my honor is going down. Sweet. I don't know why. Oh, because I stole from that house, right. Let's go exploring. Let's go exploring. What's going on over here, guys? Do not interfere. Hero, you must help me do something. The swords of the guards press deeper into your skin. Kinda can't, buddy. There are no heroes in this town. You of all people should know that, Ugarte. You know what? I know very little. What is going on? I'm innocent of any wrongdoing. If you're so innocent, then what is this? I don't know how that water bag could have gotten there. Someone must have planted it on me. Water skins under your tunic, Ugarte. You know that smuggling water is a crime against the state. You also know what we do to criminals like you. No, please, I'm innocent. I do not know how it got there. No! Hero, help! This is the fate of anyone who breaks the rules of the city. Remember this and see you do not suffer the same fate. Yeah, so Ugarte is dead. Hope you're smart enough to learn this lesson. You do not want to see the dungeons of Razier. I believe he's dead. No, wait, he shows up in the 5th game too, I believe. So, you know, he's just having a bad day in general. Well, that was eventful. Let's take an... Alright, before we do anything else... Put on the glasses. Suddenly, everything appears as though you were looking through a veil. If you're truly a hero, follow me. You see an open doorway. Quickly, before the gods come. Please, you must help me. Take off your clothes. What? I must leave the city before I am forced to marry Kaveen. I've heard you are a hero. With your help, I can be out of the city before nightfall. Wish to disguise myself as you and leave with your visa, so please, let me exchange clothes with you. Hi. Who are you? Zaisha, daughter of Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. My father would never overthrow his brother, no matter what foul rumors you may have heard. Father is just a puppet for Aravis. I fear and hate him more than Kaveen. It is he who destroyed my uncle Aros and made Vizier the terrible place it is now. Aravis was my uncle's vizier. There are only two passions to Aravis: complete power and complete control. You will stop at nothing to gain those. You don't want to marry Kaveen. Aravis is very much afraid of fire. Interesting. All the women must stay there now, hiding their faces behind veils. Did you know that it is forbidden for a man to speak to a woman unless she is his daughter, mother, daughter, or wife? It is all that Avis is doing. He must really hate women. Blech. Okay, I want to help you, but also I can't just give you my... Oh, right, clothes. So if you put on the X-ray specs, there's supposed to be a veil here. There very much isn't. Fun little Easter egg. In order to leave the city, I need one more thing, and it'll be very dangerous for you. I must have your visa. See? There's the veils. I can only give you a token. Here is my mirror. You have but to show it to any woman in the palace, and she will aid you. Wait until she clears the alleyway before you leave, Effendi. Who are you? I am called Mezun. He has snake's eyes and hates all women. If you need a place of safety in the palace sometime, the harem will welcome you for the aid you gave my mistress. Shall tie a veil from the battlements at night to guide you. Thank you greatly, Effendi Hero. Also, it is now mid-afternoon. Also, if anybody asks to see my visa, I'm fucked. Ferrari's not back yet, right? Nope. It is an ex-parrot. Actually, it's just pining for the fjords. It is a pity about our friend Ugarte, is it not? I can see you are as broken up by the affair as I am. But it seems as if he asked someone the wrong questions about you. That was just a performance put on for your benefit this morning. Kaveen has known about Ugate's water smuggling for a long time. A most dangerous man, Kaveen, almost as dangerous as you are. I wish to discuss something to our mutual disadvantage. Come sit down. As I have said before, there is no room for amateurs in this city. They tend to call attention to themselves, and this gives the profession a bad name. If you are as skilled as I have heard, then I might have use for you. However, first you must prove yourself. Are you willing to do me a small favor? Sure. I wish you to bring me a small ornament to prove your skills. This ornament is the black figure of a bird, a falcon. I'm an admirer of birds, you see. The place is the window on your left as you first enter the fountain plaza from here. The bird is kept in a locked cabinet in that room. If you return this to me, I will make you my right-hand man. Wilma there just does not have quite what it takes to give me what I want. To get past the guards outside, you have only to make the sign. These guards are well paid to ignore my friends. However, any other guard you meet will not be so discreet. If you are caught, I will know nothing of your actions, of course. Now seems like an excellent time for such a venture. Good luck, sir, and I do hope you are as skilled as I suspect. Oh wow, night has fallen like a bad PowerPoint presentation. You make the thief sign to the guards. They look down and then turn aside and ignore you. They still won't let me leave the city. Entire game rumored to be a Maltese Falcon joke setup. No, it's a little too obvious, you know? Oh shit. Nobody saw nothing. So he said it's this window. Well, it's a good thing I can climb. Doo-doo, doo-doo. As your eyes adjust, you find yourself in a bedroom. Someone is asleep nearby, surrounded by thin curtains. The occupant of this bedchamber must collect weapons, for there are many attached to the walls. The man asleep within the bed looks vaguely familiar. Squeak! The room's thin carpet does little to muffle the noise made by the loose floorboards beneath it. The sleeper appears to be stirring. Perhaps you should not move until after he's gone back to sleep. Alright, the first thing that we learned here, oil. Hinges have been oiled. The lock yields to your skill. The moment you hold the bird in your hand, as you hold the bird in your hand, for a moment you wonder, is this the stuff dreams are made of? You decide, nah, and put it away. $900 quarks? Jesus Christ, that almost overloaded me. So, in case it's not fucking clear, that's Kaveen. Oh, okay, I'm fine. It's not really ever made clear that it's Kaveen, but that's Kaveen. So Senor Ferrari sent you into the captain of the guard's home to steal a thing, to prove yourself, because he's an asshole. Do you have it? Do you have the bird? Yeah, I got it. Bring it here, quickly, give it to me. You give Senor Ferrari the bird. A puzzled look crosses his face, and you suddenly realize he was referring to the Black Falcon. Do you know what we have here? The sole reason I came to this desert-driven country. For 17 years I have sought the Black Bird. I alone knew that this bird was worth a sultan's ransom. Let me look, let me see. It seems the joke is on me. This is not the real Black Falcon. There were 4 of these made. Only one had any value. It seems I must continue my search. If you're interested, I would not be adverse to having such a resourceful and skilled person such as yourself at my side. If you could but learn to curb those unfortunate heroic tendencies, you would make an excellent partner. Leave me now, I have a good deal of planning to do. Yep, we made a Maltese Falcon joke. I can't move. There we go. That was weird. Ferrari does come back in the 5th game. And so does the Maltese Falcon. As you enter, the sounds of the bar go still. It has been a pleasure dealing with you, my dear sir. Ferrari avoids your eye and your question as he studiously swats flies. Tell you what, I need my morning gin sling. You are under arrest for breaking the law of Razir on this day, the 29th of the Serpent year of the Jinn. Come quietly or you will be taken by force. You're briefly considering struggling with the guards, but realize that there are just too many of them, and they have the drop on me, which is kind of important. You follow the guards through the dark streets, past the gates of the palace, and into the dungeon of Razir. After being dragged to the dungeon of the palace, you were roughly searched, beaten, and questioned by the guards. They warned you that Kaveen will be coming soon to personally question you, and that you won't enjoy it. Aw, they took all my shit. Hello? Kata just stares suspiciously at you. Kata just stares suspiciously at you. Look, man, I'm a Kata friend. A pin like that can only be seen by a friend, such as its magic. That's the truth of the pin. You must be very trusted by my people to gain such a thing. Well, Kata friend, let us escape this very dangerous place. Who are you? My name is Sharaf, means honor. Hey, I know about you. Now that you made friends and told tales, it's time to think about escaping. There's a concealed passageway somewhere outside the cell. I've helped others escape by passageways before. First, I have been trapped in a cell. I am not easily captured. How did you get captured? Former member of the underground betrayed us and the guards found where I stayed. The resistance consists of many of the folks, guards and town folks who rebelled against the tyranny of the new Emir. Alright, cool. Well, let's see if we can escape. The gate is made of the same iron bars as the rest of the cell. The lock is a simple key mounting. Well, fuck that shit. Let's pick it. Remembering your advanced adventuring lessons, you set to work at the cell door lock using the pointed end of the sapphire pin as a lockpick. I've heard from others at the underground that there is a concealed passage in the room outside this cell. Well, let's go find it. Entrance to the passageway should be here. I've helped others escape through the secret passageways. Do not fear, I will lead you to safety through the passageways, Kata friend. Perhaps before you leave, you should pick up your equipment over there near the cell. But do not dally too long or the guards will surely come. Recover all of your equipment. Hell yeah. This is the harem girl's hand mirror. It's amazing that they didn't take my buckets of cash. They took my buckets of cash! Motherfucking... They took all my money! If I understand correctly, you are he who defended Shapir from those magical elementals, and you are now here to liberate our fair city. I am impressed by your sense of honor, yet despite your previous heroics, I think you will need assistance in taking down the entire Rosirian regime. I believe you should lay low for now, friend of the Kata. If you are captured again, they will surely kill you on sight. Tomorrow night, the Underground will launch an attack on the palace in an attempt to overthrow the Emir. If you can manage to stay out of Kavin's hands for one more day, you would be a very valuable ally for us. The grandmother of our grandmother's grandmothers were born in this place. Kata have lived here since before there was even a city. No one can keep the Kata from their home. The Kata will come back. Alright. You were right. Our chances of avoiding capture will be greater if we split up. Do not return to the Blue Parrot. Those scoundrels will not hesitate to turn you in once they hear Kaveen is looking for you. Avoid the guards at all costs, and they will soon know of our escape. May we both farewell, hero friend. Alright, where the hell am I? Oh. Well, I can't go back to the... Ignorance of the law is no excuse. You find you cannot move. The man before you has a low, pleasant voice and eyes like a snake. Devon, I am your friend. Remember your friend, Adavis. Remember my voice, remember my face. Trust me, I am your friend. You try to struggle, but your body will not obey. You cannot even close your eyes, but you try to avoid his gaze. Something about his eyes, though. I am your friend and you trust me. Trust in my words, trust in my eyes. Look in my eyes and trust me. You look at his eyes and you cannot look away. They seem to glow. His words seem to whirl around your head. Devon, I am your friend. Obey now your friend, Adavis. Obey now my words, obey now my voice. Trust in your friend and obey me. You find yourself relaxing. You are with a friend. His eyes are gentle and his smile warms you. Devon, you know me. I am your friend Adavis, who helped you escape from the dungeons of Rosier. Together we wish to seek to aid our friend Emir Aris. I was his trusted vizier, remember? You find yourself nodding at this humble, gentle man. To end the evil reign of Kaveen and restore our friend the Emir Aris, together we must go into the desert. We must journey to the Forbidden City and recover the magic item that will break the spell upon the Emir. We need to get the statue of Iblis. Yes, you know this is something you've got to do, but you frown as you try to remember something you once heard about Iblis. You remember the statue of Iblis, don't you? It has remarkable powers and can break any spell it touches. We need to take the statue to Aris, our friend. Together, let us save the city of Rosier. He puts his arm on your shoulders and you smile. Here is a man of great wisdom that you have trusted and respected, and he needs your help. Together you will save the Emir. You and Adavis will get the statue of Iblis. One of the most effective visions of brainwashing and mind control in any game that I've ever played. Where it's just like, yeah. You there, try walking through the door now. Okay. Oh no, fool, pass through it. I'll get out of the way. You have no idea how or why you got here, but it is nice to be able to help such a nice man. I cannot be mistaken. My translation of the prophecy must be correct. It must be you. Of all the stupid heroes in the world, I had to be cursed with you. What is wrong? How does it go? For 1,000 years and a year, Iblis will be bound. I know that it has been 1,001 years to this very day, so that must be correct. Beneath the tombstones of the city that he once did found. This is the Forbidden City, there is no doubt of that. Then comes a hero from the Northland, led unto despair. You are the only hero that I have found recently. It must be you. I have no doubt you will despair before I am through with you. Passing through the door and open that he will find there. The door! Cursed door! Why can you not pass through it? When the moonlight shines between the dragon's jaws and is caught and held there by the scorpion's claws. The moon! Not due to rise between the two constellations until tomorrow. How can I be wrong? I will not be denied! Cannot be wrong. It did not say 1,001 years in a day. No! How can the moon be where it cannot be? You're the hero. Answer me how the moon can be between the dragon and the scorpion. Make the thief sign. Are we friends? He seems like such a nice man. You really would like to help him. Okay, well, I mean... Symbols. Find that you have no desire to speak. Door with stars, constellations, the scorpion and the dragon are on the door. Must be when the moon shines upon that door that you may pass through it. Let me see, where's the moon now? The moon is to the southeast, but the door is facing north. Moonlight will not pass over us enough to cast light upon the door. Why is this happening to me? After all these years of planning, how can so many things go wrong? Well, hero from the Northland, are you so powerful magician that you can move the moon from its orbit and force it to shine on the door? Are you so strong that you can bend light? What can you say or do that will let you pass the door? Find you can speak and move your arms again, but you can't seem to move your legs. Well, I mean, dude, it's called a mirror. Whip the mirror out of your pocket and carefully direct the reflected moonlight between the constellations. So what happens if you make him mad? Nothing. He needs you alive. He just gets pissy. At last. Now how did the rest of the prophecy go? And at last the hero he who waits behind shall see, while Iblis rises by the dark one and the light shall flee. By the name of Suleiman, so shall this be. And you know all you need to know. Go in there and bring me the statue of Iblis. Also, it wasn't a nat 1 will save. It was a 20 will save plus whatever will that I had versus a plus 50 roll. For a few moments, your mind is overwhelmed by the squalling, whirling wind. Then the euphoric feeling starts to fade and you stand alone in the darkness. The past few hours are hazy in your memory. You remember only one thing clearly. You are here to find the statue of Iblis. Sweet. I got a light. Alright. Forbidden City, yo. Can I throw my dagger? It's okay, I got this. Use these tools. Bitch. So we've now overcome water and wind. Said the statue may break any spells. Yes, perhaps the hypnotism he puts you under counts. Also, here's the thing about breaking it. Oh, ow. Here's the thing about that. Out of these lies, the statue of Iblis does what the fuck? Either your imagination just got the better of you, or some unknown yet not wholly unfamiliar young man was just teleported into the middle of the raging river a few seconds before falling to his death. Wait, maybe it's a cruel Easter egg of some sort. The lengths some programmers go through to get some cheap laugh out of the audience. Out of these lies, the statue of Iblis does not break spells. The statue of Iblis is immune to spells. Okay. Let's try that again. Whoa! I'm not sure how the thieves' tools would crack the rock, but I guess it does. There we go. Alright. Whew, the heat of this room is painful. You feel the sweat pour down from you and hear it sizzle on the ground below. Distinct odor of brimstone around you. Well, let's cool off. Pour some water over your clothes and feel a little relief from the heat. It is entirely... Wow, really? That was quick. Ow. It is entirely possible to get to this point and not have any water and just have to fucking endure. This place drains your health if you are not pouring water on yourself. Like, just going through there, I lost 16 points of health while I was pouring water on myself. You can also jump, but that's the fighter way of doing it. Hear a deep echoing voice. None shall enter, none shall pass, but he who speaks the name of power. Speak now the name of power! Hear a sound of thunder. By the name of Suleiman, so shall it be. Looks like armor of gold. Look at all of these treasures. Gimme! Ah! Your animal magnetism obviously sparked this flash of brilliance. Next time you proceed, pay heed to the creed. To succeed, you need to be freed from greed. But they stole all my money. Do you know how much I had to steal to get all that money? A stalactite, or is it a stalagmite, has shattered your dreams of becoming a hero. You feel crushed. Remember, stalactite is from the ceiling because it has a C. Stalagmite is from the ground because it has a G. Nope. It's fun to do that. Well, all of that's really nice and all, but I'm here to get the statue of Iblis. Hey, look! A glow illuminates this chamber. It flows from an object high atop the strange structure before you. At the sight of the glowing object, you feel irresistibly drawn forward. Your feet seem to move with a will of their own. As you draw near, you see that the object is a statue made of crystal. A dark, shapeless form stirs within it. The crystal's cool glow is numbing. You feel compelled to pick it up, but as you reach out, you're suddenly unable to move. Fool! Some hero you are, a pawn of the very man you sought to destroy. Thanks to your help, I now have that through which I can summon the most powerful destructive power ever known, Iblis himself. Do you know how long I've waited for this moment? 70 years. 70 years I have served the Dark Master while watching for the stars to align. 70 years I have spent learning the magic that controls men's mind and waiting for a fool to fulfill the prophecy for me. Tonight, as the moon rises between the scorpion's claws and the dragon's teeth, I shall begin the ritual that will make me the master. I will control Iblis and thus control the world. Spoiler alert, no matter what happens, he never controls Iblis. Iblis just kills the shit out of him. While you, pawn of prophecy, shall remain behind in this tomb, you shall be he who waits behind. Farewell, hero. That was rude. Even with your great strength, it would be impossible to move all these rocks. You'd better find another way to escape. Oh. Hello. You pick up the ring and read the inscription, "He who waits behind." As you put it on your finger, you twist it a bit to see its design. Whoa. "I may grant you 3 wishes, O Master of the Ring. What is your first wish?" Hello? Hello. Hello, Master. You still have 3 wishes left. He didn't say anything about the thief sign. "I've been in the ring so long, I think I forgot. You can call me Genie, though. We Jinn are very great and powerful. Well, some of us are, anyway." What's your purpose?" "Well, I was supposed to make sure Iblis doesn't get loose, so now I guess I gotta help you bring him back, as the prophecy says." Iblis was the most powerful of all Jinn. 1,000 years and a year ago, he created a huge city here and tried to make all men bow before him. Suleiman summoned all the Jinn to his side and with their power turned the city into Iblis's tomb. Then Iblis himself was caught and bound and became the statue you saw here. Suleiman ben Daud was the wisest of the wise, strongest of the strong, most magicalist of the magicians. He's also very kind and made me he who waits behind and put me in the ring. I'm the genie of the ring. Suleiman asked for someone to stay here and guard and make sure Iblis didn't escape. I volunteered. All the other Jinn laughed at me because I'm not very good at magic. But not Suleiman. He said, I'd do fine and let me be he who waits behind. I guess he was wrong, huh? Iblis is gone and you and I are kind of stuck here, aren't we, Master? Your wish is my command. Oh, wait, that's important. Your wish is my command as long as it helps return Iblis here. Tell me about this prophecy. Prophecy may have become a bit garbled over the years, but the original went like this when Suleiman taught it to me. 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombstones of the city where he and I once fought. Until moonlight has been captured betwixt the scorpion and the drake, then comes a hero from the Northland in the ancient power's wake. Led and followed by a dark one, guide to deceit and despair, passing through the trial of fire, trials of water, earth, and air, passing through the door and open to barrier that yields to none. By my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Come at last into betrayal, and to he who waits behind, that's me, and how did that go? And Iblis shall rise, and something about a final night. I'll remember it sometime. I can grant you 3 wishes by the power of the ring. I can get you anything you want as long as it's health, prowess, or teleporting you to Iblis. Health. I can heal your wounds and injuries and make you all better. Prowess. I can give you the ability of 10 men in any skill you want to improve upon. You have but to wish for strength or magic or intelligence or sneaking or, well, you get the idea. I'm supposed to make sure Iblis is returned to the Forbidden City. I do have enough magic to take you with me where Iblis has been taken, I think. Okay, so if you remember the last time that we played this, last week, I said it's possible in this game and this game alone to get your skill above 200, which is the cap. So, I would like to make a wish. I would like a wish for agility. Enough already. Boom, 250 agility. 250. That's the only way you can get it above 200 in this game. I would also like, as weird as it sounds, throwing. You can choose for healing, but you have healing potions and stamina potions. You don't need that. You don't need that. I would like to teleport to Iblis. There will be no safety for anyone until Iblis is returned, Master. We must hurry and bring him back. In the name of Suleiman bin Daud the Binder, and by my power as he who waits behind, take us to Iblis. Wow, what do you know? It worked. My magic really worked. We are now in what you call Vizier. This is as close to Iblis as I could get. There are some very powerful spells coming from that palace over there. We don't have much time. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Hear a soft whisper from the alleyway. Hero friend, what magic you have at your command? The underground is prepared to attack the palace. If you need to enter there, we will provide some distraction for you. However, we are almost ready, so you must hurry before you are caught in our battle. Sharaf silently sneaks off. Speaking of sneaking, you are now on a soft time limit for the game. A eunuch patrols the parapet. So, magician and fighter both go into the... both go in the front door. Thief says, fuck that shit, I ain't a dumbass. Well, hello, ladies. Welcome, hero who aided Zaisha. Quickly, you must hide before the eunuch passes. There, go behind the curtain. The Dark One, Adavis, can be seen from the balcony off the next room. All are forbidden to watch what he is doing. If you wish to watch him, you will need to sneak through to the next room. We will try to aid you by distracting one of the eunuchs. Quickly, hide again. Whoop. This is the one who gave his clothes to Zaisha. How handsome he is. How strong his muscles are. Lucky Zaisha. If I had been her, Noir! If I had been her, clothes would not be the only thing we exchanged in that room. If you had been her, you never would have left that room. How his hair shine like sunlight, his eyes like starlight. Already you moon for him. We must now go before Abu the eunuch comes back. Wait, a guard comes! Hide quickly! There is an uprising in the city and the people are trying to break down the gate. You must watch out for strangers. A stranger? In here? Whatever would we do? I can think of several things. Shh. But you, Bali, will protect us from the strangers. No stranger could possibly get past you. This is, of course, true. No one can get past me. Perhaps you should go back and watch. We feel so safe with you out there. No stranger would dare enter. Enter what? Shh. Thank you for warning us. We will be very, very careful. You know I will protect you. Go before some stranger tries to sneak upon the battlements. Who could do that? There are guards below. Go before Kaveen catches you away from your post. Kaveen, oh my. Hero, go behind the curtain. A guard comes. God damn. So Noir shows up at Quest for Glory 5. What a pretty smile, with teeth like pearl and lips made for kissing. And a tongue made for Noir. Quickly, go to the doorway and sneak into the other room. Couldn't he stay longer? He just got here. Quiet, go now, hero, before we all get caught. Farewell. Good luck. Come back soon, perhaps later tonight, and the next night, and the next. Man, such stories we could tell you, such tales we could make. Speaking of making tales, your mind is always on that end, if the means justify it. Be careful, it is very dangerous out there. May fortune favor you, and may you go before you get caught. Love you, ladies. Hide in the room, and I will distract Hijab at the table. Hijab, would you please come here a minute? I wish to share some words with you. What is it, young and restless one? No, master, not that way. You'll be seen. Made it. There, over there. Iblis is in the center of the ritual chamber. When the last candle is lit, Iblis will be loose. Let's go get him. Hear me, O dark powers. Light the darkness and bind Iblis to me forever. Thank God for magic rope. You glance down, you shiver for a moment, knowing that it's a long way down and there's no net. But it's a good thing my agility is fucking amazing. Whoa! Whoa! Jesus. And this is with 250 agility. Imagine doing this with less than max. Also, there is a time limit. If all of those candles light, I'm done. Oh, fuck. The enchanted rope resists the blows of Kaveen's sword. What the hell? This is new. Come on, move faster. Oh, God. Fuck you, Kaveen! Its magical power completely spent, the rope retracts again, dropping Kaveen down to the ground far below you. Careful, Master. There's some sort of spell between the pillars. It won't let any magic or anything alive get through from outside. Even so, somehow we've got to stop the last candle from being lit. I basically have no time. Oop. No! After 70 years, no! You idiot! You have destroyed my spell. Now you shall be destroyed. I think you made him angry, Master. Better duck. Get over to the other pillar so you can get back at that wicked old human. You're not doing a very good job of it, my dude. Just saying. How many spell points do you have? Jesus. Fuck you! Best you can do, little man. Fuck you! No, no! Master, help me! Yeah, we did it! The spell in the room is broken now, Master. We can go in. Thank you, Master. Now I can take Iblis back to his tomb where he will be safe for another 1,000 years and a year. I knew I would remember it. The real prophecy is, 1,000 years and a year, so shall Iblis be caught in the tombstones of the city where he and I once fought, until moonlight has been captured twixt the scorpion and the drake, then comes a hero from the north, in ancient power's wake. Led and followed by a dark one, guide to deceit and despair, passing through the trial of fire, trials of water, earth, and air, passing through the door unopened, barrier that yields to none, by my name of Suleiman, so shall this be done. Oop, click out of the game. Come at last into betrayal, and to he who waits behind. Seek ye then to capture Iblis, ere he rises unconfined. Else shall come the night eternal, darkness overshadows light, unless a hero seeks the darkness, and restores the wrongs to right. Bye-bye, Master. It's been fun. With the help of the slave woman Maison, you find the Emir Ali hiding in his bedroom. With your urging and a few sharp remarks from Maison, the Emir swore he'd restore the city. By the first light of dawn, the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan ordered all fighting to cease and proclaimed the evil rule of Adavis and Kaveen to be over. So in the original version, Kaveen does not get under the rope to come after you, and he just kind of disappears if you're playing as the thief. You never actually deal with him. So I like the fact that they brought him in on the rope to give you a more explicit time limit, and also to kill him. Stand beside the cracked and dry fountain in Razir's Plaza of the Fountain, holding in your hands the water skin containing the water elemental that you captured so long ago in Shapir. Stare and wonder at the powerful transformation of the plaza by the magic of the water elemental. Sultan personally sent me to return you to his palace, hero of all Shapir. So the thing is, we don't need to worry about whether or not the genie remembers it in another 1,001 years, because it doesn't matter. It's not a cyclic thing. It's a thing that just happens once, and then Iblis is fucked. Stand before the Sultan Harun al-Rashid to be judged. Will anyone speak for the stranger from the north? Hey, what's up? We are Shamin and Shima, keepers of the Kitaz Tail Inn. When the Kitaz returning from Razir, we journeyed to the Northland in search of a hero. We met Devon. Through his courage and skills, he restored the Baron's son and daughter and banished the wicked Baba Yaga. He became hero of Spielberg. He journeyed with us back to Shapir. Here he defeated the elementals of fire, air, earth, and water to save our city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this hero of Spielberg? I shall speak for Devon. I am the Enchantress Aziza. This man of his own free will went into the desert and sought the plant woman Julinar. Through his kindness and compassion, he allowed Julinar to forget the pain and suffering of her past, so they again faced life with joy. This man also found a caged beast in the desert. Though it was wicked and most foul, Devon turned aside its wickedness and restored its humanity. We shall hope it may learn from the kindness of the hero. Don't fucking touch me. This man is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of kindness? I shall speak for Devon. I am Zaisha, daughter of the Emir Ali al-Din Hassan. In order to escape the repression of my homeland, Wazir, I asked this stranger for aid. At the risk of his own life, he helped me escape from the city. He is a true hero. Who will speak for this man of courage? Then let him have a voice that he may speak. Except the Jinn said he's going to keep Iblis secure for another 1,001 years. But unless those very specific conditions happen again in 1,001 years, which is somebody goes to the Forbidden City that is a hero from the north and is led by somebody with despair. Unless somebody gets those exact conditions right, don't have to worry about it. It's fine. When Adavis transformed me into a Saurus, I lost all hope of returning to my own form. Yet this man showed me his courage, kindness, and honor, and I knew that Devon would restore me. Who will speak for this man of honor? The Sultan shall speak for Devon. The Sultan? You mean the poet Omar? I am Harun al-Rashid, Sultan of the land of Shapir. I am the poet Omar, teller of tales for all to hear. By the words which have been spoken, by the deeds that have been done, I proclaim this man a hero, I now call this man my son. Which implies that the hero doesn't actually have a family? Maybe they died? So we got throwing up to 190 because of that 50-point bonus. Little over 81 honor, which is actually pretty good. We got every single puzzle point. Feels so good. We welcome you to the ranks of the few, the proud, the true heroes. I love this game. I played this game so much as a kid because I had the first game, which didn't work because I had the EGA version and it got corrupted. And I played this game. And then I skipped over 3 because I couldn't find it for sale and I was a kid and didn't have money. And then the next one that I played was 4, which I like almost as much as this one. But this one, I love Quest for Glory 2. Love it so much. It's just such a tight game. It's so good. But that's all we're doing for the month. Unfortunately, we didn't even get halfway through the series. Jesus. I might come back to this. I might put it up for another poll towards the end of the year where we see if we finish this off. I don't have a lot of experience playing a thief in Quest for Glory 3. I've never finished the game as a thief in Quest for Glory 4, and I've never played Quest for Glory 5 as a thief. So, could be interesting. But, we are going to end it there for tonight. I love this version of this game. I love this series so much. So very much. But thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good rest of your week. And so, as the moon moves slowly through the starry skies above the mountains and desert of Shapir, Hero bids a fond adieu to his latest set of adventures and miserable puns. Where will the road lead next? But wait! There's more to come in the next thrilling saga of Quest for Glory by Lori and Corey. Wages of War. Which, as we've discussed before, was not the original version, or not the original plan. The original plan was go right to Shadows of Darkness. But here we are. But thanks everybody for watching. Have a great night. Have a great week. Probably streaming on Friday. And I'll see you then. And you all have a good night. Bye-bye.